What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Let us go kill ourselves an Archdemon and potentially a god alongside with her. Before this thing takes out the rest of Weishaupt and the Wardens.
The infamous library. What happened here?
Gillenane. She's infecting everything.
Now I'm wondering,
Find our way through this mess.
because we've heard a lot throughout the other games that the first Warden was calling back all the Grey Wardens back to Weishaupt throughout Thedas and the Inquisition, and I think we got a little bit of that in Awakening too. So I would like to know. They're not gonna tell me. They're gonna avoid it like the plague, but I want to know where my Warden is. Where's the hero of Ferelden during this? I mean, Morrigan is even involved. That's my baby mama, so I need to know where my people are at.
When we trap the Archdemon, the Grey Warden has to kill it. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Die doing it.
What?
But every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready. I'm a warden too. But you're the warden leading this outfit. People need you alive. Has to be me that kills it. Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday. It's not over yet. Will be soon enough.
And Lucanus? He still needs a shot at Gillenane.
That's why we came here.
There's a question of how. She's in the sky.
One impossible thing at a time.
Does anybody want to talk about the hero of Ferelden not dying to kill his Archdemon or any of that? Donation letter. These writings were Kristoff's thoughts, his true thoughts on what it was to be a warden. I pray that his memory, that what he left behind, can be more than a collection of reports from Amaranthine. Remember the man he was beyond all that, and who he was before what he became. Sincerely, Aura, and that is the wife from Dragon Age Awakening of the warden that died and got possessed by who was Justice back then. The Origins callbacks. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff, so I'm eating that up, I'm not gonna lie. Better times, better days. Let's make it mean something. Yeah, let's make all that mean something. Silverite Wings of Valor. Not all stories must end in sacrifice. For an act of selfless bravery and on the recommendation of Elise Fontaine, Commander of the Grey, we award the Silverite Wings of Valor to Warden Gordon Blackwall. Where 7 of our own might have perished, all now live. And that's the Inquisition. Although that is likely the legitimate Blackwall, not the one we had in Inquisition.
That should do it. Let's get out there.
Reworked reports, a journal, much of it purposefully splattered with ink to become illegible. A series of locations in Ferelden suggests the author was keeping track of someone. The final entry remains. 917 Dragon. Last location abandoned. Malcolm relocated. When? The keys to Darkspawn's secrets cannot be lost. As in Malcolm Hawke. Is that a Dragon Age 2 reference? Like Hawke's father, the blood mage who helped them seal away Corypheus. Badge of Valor.
There's the way out.
There! That griffin statue! I'll get Gillenang's attention.
Then let's get through this mess.
Behold, an Archdemon's wrath! Your fortress crumbles. My creation will not be denied.
My tower, darkspawn rat.
Screams, prayers, he is just.
Hey, Gillenang! Come down here and fight!
Hello. Get it, bitch.
Knife. Retreat!
Well, you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, didn't you?
Come on, come on.
I don't think it's dead.
Davrin.
Give Hassan a hug for me.
Stay your blade, Warden.
Sir.
Let an old man spill the blood today and make amends for his mistakes.
It is common for a warden, a senior warden, to take the strike.
You do the Grey Wardens proud, sir. Too many wardens have died for that. You're the real warden. We mortals have a saying. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice.
Racing heart, ragged breath, a waste of useful blood. Lassa, Hedlin, Galara.
Did she just turn him into a darkspawn in seconds?
What is that?
A real Archdemon.
So the other was what? Practice?
We have to kill it. Gillenang is vulnerable until we do.
And we're sitting ducks.
That's Razikale, huh?
Witness a warden's blood to birth your own destruction.
Maybe she wants to talk.
I'm not talking.
Thy creation has many shapes. Take the mortals, make their flesh your own.
What? You've got to be kidding me!
The power of flesh is limitless. New forms to be perfected, new appetites to be...
I think we're wearing it down.
Starved for flesh. She will consume you all.
My job's done. Your turn. Move fast. Got it covered.
Return to
And attack the big glowy thing.
Now it's your turn. My job's done. There's a nice shot.
but heart untouched. Avenge yourself!
I got the setup, friend.
That's right! Think it's time you left, Gillenane! Can't win this!
Il est sans fenêtre.
Fuck me. Okay. Who's first?
Oh, well, that one looks angry.
Going to the trap would be the easy part.
It's Gillenane's last stand! We can do this!
Consume their flesh, shatter their bones.
Crows send their regards. How long's it been since you saw your own blood, bitch?
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the alluvion! Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day!
He was close. Probably the first crow to make a god bleed.
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
Those wardens fulfilled their oaths. They saved lives, heroes, all of them. If not for them, how many civilians would have died? In death, sacrifice. That's what our oath says. We all took it.
But it starts with in-war victory. I don't have much hope for victory here.
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Didn't used to do that.
At least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that chokes my city. The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough. We're on the same side here, and for the same reasons. We all saw the terror these gods will bring and chose to stand against it. This team needs to depend on each other. To unite against impossible odds. That's the only hope we've got.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Nearly. But spite is a creature of raw emotion. Your turmoil over what befell Treviso feeds him. Both of you vying for control. It's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
Or what the Venatori are up to in Docktown.
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
We can't afford to stumble. The gods will jump on that in a heartbeat. We must be ready for them. That said, we need to find them first. Harding, can you send word to Evka, see if she has any rested scouts?
Scouts? Why?
The Darkspawn that attacked Weishaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the gods' trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Treviso. What the Blight has done to the city, to its people. These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, We all need to step back, clear our heads.
Let's stow away the personal shit.
So, how do you think that went?
No one's at each other's throats, at least. Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. With Treviso and Weishaupt. They've got more in common than they did before.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
He's been sidelined like the whole game. Doesn't seem like he's acting like himself. There was an undertone there about only stopping one god, not two. That was a little weird. I didn't appreciate the way Varric said that, and that's not really in Varric's character to talk like that. I mean, we've seen Varric lose Hawk, we've seen him lose all kinds of people and friends, girlfriends, and he's never talked defeatist and disrespectful like that. Something's not right with that. And nobody else is interacting with him, it's just us. Like, maybe it's just like shitty writing that he has no character consistency, but something's not right with that. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Gillenane laid siege to Weishaupt, and her Archdemon destroyed much of the Grey Warden fortress. Still, Davrin managed to kill the Archdemon, and Lucanus wounded Gillenane, reminding her she's now mortal. Much to her contempt, I'm sure. The fall of Weishaupt. Rook. The fall of Weishaupt was felt in every corner of Thedas. For millennia, the Grey Wardens have guarded against the evils of the Blight, keeping Darkspawn in check, and the deep roads as clear as possible. Their absence was felt keenly when the first Warden called them all back to Weishaupt, and now that absence may well be permanent. Already, I hear reports of Orzammar under siege, the Darkspawn advancing to its very gates, erasing all the gains that the Wardens and Dwarves had made together. Indeed, the spread of the Blight seems impossible to contain, and slowly we lose ground to the east and south. Wherever Darkspawn once had a presence, it is as though a seed had lain dormant until now. Much of Denerim has been consumed, and what remains is kept free of Darkspawn only through the most vigilant efforts of those who still brave the streets. But not all is darkness and despair. When I returned south after speaking with you, I sent envoys to both the Chastened and the Avar. They and the leaders of Ferelden have agreed to an alliance, at least until this present threat passes. The Blight in the south has thus been largely kept at bay. I doubt this state of affairs can continue indefinitely. But for now, we find ourselves in a stalemate, and when you fight gods, sometimes that's the most you can ask for. Yours, Inquisitor. Oh boy. Hero of the Veilguard. Completing your companion's quests will bring them closer to becoming a hero of the Veilguard. Reaching this point in their journey will ensure that they are focused when it is time to defeat all the gods once and for all. New quests become available as you advance a companion's story by having Veilguard conversations at the Lighthouse. Oh boy indeed.
An Archdemon falls, a god remains. Fear not, dweller. Success is forged by time.
I need to chunk up on some of these. That's already on my helmet. We're not using that anymore, so we can suck that into this. A few more things we need to enchant. We'll do armor damage on that. We'll do charged attack. And for this we'll do final attack. And that's good for us for now. Nev is already all booted up. And Harden, you need enchantments. I gave those to Nev, so you can get, I suppose. That's a good one. Attack my target applies bleeding, necrosis. Got to apply bleeding. Because there's something in a skill tree somewhere, I think, that I can mess around with that. Alright, so that took about 30 minutes, and I'm sure we have all kinds of conversations here. Yeah, we got new quests, conversations to be had. We have the main story going on here too, where we gotta talk to Lucanus and Davern and Solus, so we even have one with Nev. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good spot to wrap, actually, and then we'll take care of all this after the fact. There's a lot to take in there. I'm glad that I didn't sock the first warden in his mouth. I mean, he literally died for it, right? He told Rook and Davern to step aside. He was going to take the final blow against the Archdemon and die for it, as a warden should. He followed the code and he followed the oath. He's a good man. Whether he was a little pompous and not ready to believe us or not, he was still a good man. And as for the rest of the wardens, I mean, they all followed their oaths too, so they all succeeded in my books. That might have been my favorite mission in the whole game today. I think that was my favorite part, the Siege of Weishaupt. I think that was my favorite part of the whole game. There's a lot of callbacks in there too to earlier games, which I also appreciate a lot. It was good stuff. Do we have Weishaupt as a permanent location now, I wonder? We had the Hosberg Wetlands, Ducktown. Can't go to the deep roads yet, at least. Okay, we don't have Weishaupt as a place. Arlathan has new quest. Ducktown doesn't, and Hosberg has new quest too. Alright. Alright everybody, that is going to be a big old wrap for this one, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you're feeling particularly generous, you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, take care and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age the Veilguard. Take care everybody, have a great day. Peace.